Hi, hi there, and welcome to my week two update. I missed week one getting a video in. Unfortunately, I was traveling and it just didn't work out the way I had planned to at all. So I'm gonna show off some what I got done on that first week in this video here. What I got done in that first week was the user registration and login. Um, so to show that off, we'll just go ahead and hit this guy here, and we'll do test@gmail.com, and then we'll just give it a super weak password that you wouldn't want to give in real life, just to demonstrate the user registration. Um, and if you hadn't given a RCF compliant um, email, then you would have gotten an error dialog saying, "Hey, your email isn't right," or your email isn't compliant with the RCF. Just kind of a basic, not as specific as saying it's not RCF compliant, because nobody would really care what that means. But it's just to make sure that you're not entering in some random um, non-email format. Likewise with the password, um, if you entered in something that was less than six characters and didn't have an uppercase password or a special character, you also would have received an error message. So that was kind of interesting, getting all that put together and making sure the flow worked. Um, and then uh, once you do register, you'll see here that once I hit refresh on the web browser here, you get the the new user right here, and it's immediately, even though I had to refresh the web browser. Um, so Firebase makes it super easy to onboard people. And then likewise, if I wanted to log out of this user and log into my account, I could just do that here real fast. And let me see if I can remember my password here. Okay, remembered my password. That was awesome. Uh, and so this would be the main screen that would show the receipts that you have received. Um, Obviously, you don't see anything here yet. I just have a fragment uh, showing an empty state here, which will change hopefully by tomorrow when I implement the sending for Firebase. Um, and then we have a action bar item here that you can click that, and it starts to walk you through the creation of a receipt. So you can choose bill of sale or donation once you hit that. And you can see that I got some animations going on in here for the fragments, which is pretty cool. And it gives it kind of more like you're walking through steps rather than just uh, seeing different screens just pop up. So we'll give my name, John, seller number, and we'll do 1-863-1037. And then we'll say, I don't know, $20. And then we'll say for a DVD. DVDs run about $20. Um, and then, so that would be the main part of the receipt. That would be where all the information is. And then once you get through that, then we hit the endorsement. And this is the endorsement window. I'm going to kind of stylize this a little bit more here in a little bit. But for all intents and purposes, it totally works here. And you'll have to excuse my using a mouse here to try and sign. And I tested it on a real device, my Galaxy S7 Edge, and the signature part here is much finer and easier to control on a physical device when you're not using a mouse, which I thought was pretty interesting. And then you would go over for the buyer to endorse it, just to show that both parties signed the receipt or the donation. We'll just do a little squiggly here. And then that's as far as I've gotten right now. Next step will be to show a preview of what the receipt would be uh, before then sending it to another user and or implementing the wireless print service. But um, I have it where you can go back all the way through to see, um, in case you maybe messed up on something and you want to change it to bill of sale or something like that, so you can navigate through the backstack, and then also say you're here and you're okay, I want to cancel the receipt now. So then you can just hit the back button and it takes you back to the main page. And then if you're done, you can either log out or you can completely close out of the app. And you'll see that if you just close out of the app and then you go back into it, you're still logged in under that deal, so you're not having to constantly sign back in whenever you're using the app. So that's it for the demo that I have. Um, like I said, I'm going to be implementing the Firebase sending um, most likely tomorrow, get that worked out. I kind of have an idea of how I want it to go. And it'll use the identifier, as you can see here, um, in order to send the receipt to that recipient. So thanks for watching and have a great night.